I think it did. That opening combo, though. It lost 2/3 of its health in the first
Muse,
minute of the fight.
was this your doing?
Well,
Muse,
I'm sorry.
Did you
You
see
went
our
too far
bonus
this time.
experience?
This is serious. People could have been hurt.
45. It was like
And what happened to the whole
450,000.
sweet
It
scoop
was
thing?
almost 2 times more than
I'll
the
be
normal
quiet.
experience.
I know what happened here. So you're saying she did this just to get closer to us?
Well, your plan backfired a little.
You all get along so well with Milla. I thought this would make you like me more too. Sorry.
no. I'm the one who should apologize. Forgive me.
Milla,
Despite your scheming, you were only trying to impress me. Next time, how about we discuss your plans first?
Yeah, I guess we'll give you a pass this time. It's kind of sweet, in a really weird way.
I really do hope we can become good friends.
really?
Luger and Muse are best friends.
Guess you'll get some peace from Muse's mind now. I'm not blind, you know. She may be obsessed with Milla now, but at least she's moving forward, trying to live her life. Not that I ever want to go through this again.
It should show up as a green icon. Gaius's end of Gaius's story. I think so. Yeah.
Hey, I just arrived myself.
You guys worried about Kyle too?
It's been a while since I heard anything from him. I only hope this dread I'm feeling is just my imagination.
Probably just my imagination.
Hey, they're here.
Good day, Erston. I'd offer you a drink, but we're in the middle of an interrogation here. Not that you seem to care.
Tanner, Kyle, are you unhurt?
They just grabbed us out of the blue.
Kyle.
You beat up these children?
Oh, please, it's not that bad. We simply taught these punks to respect the law. After all, they were obstructing a murder investigation.
What?
Plenty of witnesses were there. They all saw what happened. They watched Kyle shove and kill that soldier.
No way.
I blew it, Big E. But that soldier started it. He was harassing me even though I didn't do squat. He treated me like a criminal.
That Riza Maxian started the whole thing!
I'm sorry, Big E. I'm so sorry.
I'm not the one you need to apologize to.
Oh, that reminds me, Erston. There are some folks I would like for you to meet. Hey, let them in. I'm so sorry. you have my deepest condolences.
Huh?
This man and woman are none other than the grieving parents of the murdered Risa soldier.
Is this the kid who killed my son, Detective?
Allegedly. The case isn't closed yet.
Tell me why. Why did you do it? Why did you kill our son?
So, what do you think? Do you still insist on protecting this man, Erston? It can't be easy when one of the subjects you've sworn to protect wails for her dead son.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Open your eyes. This man is no run-of-the-mill Risa. He is King Gaius of Risa. Ha! Did you really think he was some Joe Schmo in your little gang?
Biggie? Come on. Say it ain't so.
Yeah.
He's right.
Huh?
The scene of the crime was Marksburg, which is under the joint jurisdiction of both countries. That means Risa is in a unique position to demand custody of the suspect.
Is that true?
I could do that, however.
However, that sort of thing would cause one heck of an international incident, I bet. The Risa would be up in arms and out for blood over the incident. It might even poison the current negotiations on tariff autonomy that are so very important to Risa.
I know.
Biggie.
Just think about it, Kyle. Who do you really believe is on your side here? The Risa king who's been pretending to be your friend this whole time? Or me, a fellow Olympian?
I don't know what to tell you.
Take me with you. I'll talk.
Your Majesty, my boss's boss's boss is waiting at the Marksburg Inn. If you'd be so kind as to come and meet with my superior, I'm sure the both of you could discuss more than a few words in private.
With Risa cabinet ministers, I imagine.
Yes, exactly. You imagine right.
Gaius.
I know. It's true I could use my powers to protect Kyle from prosecution, but then I would fail as a king. I wouldn't be able to face my people. Let's discuss this at the hotel. We should return there immediately.
Thank you for waiting, Your Majesty. Everyone is assembled in the conference room. If you would follow me, please.
Luger, what are your thoughts on Kyle's crime?
If it's true he killed a man, he must be tried for it.
You make it sound so simple. Such clarity comes from having a strong sense of morality. You've helped me accept what I must do, and I am grateful for it.
What will happen to Kyle?
I agreed to extradite him to Olympius.
Did you win a concession on the tariffs in return?
The ministers are thrilled. They said the life of one soldier was a small price to pay.
Did you really approve of that, Gaius?
In my position, personal feelings are irrelevant. Were I just a normal friend, perhaps I might have tried to save Kyle from being arrested.
That must have been hard.
It is my duty.
Wise decision, Your Majesty. You allowed Olympius to save face, but it also brought a great boon to your people. To be completely honest, I didn't think you had it in you. I wish I were as good at my job as you are. Well then, I'll be off. Until next time.
I would have preferred it if he were openly insulting.
Olympius is the one that holds the upper hand when it comes to negotiations between the two countries. That man probably set this whole thing up. He knew full well I wouldn't act against the interests of Riza Maxia. Pardon me. Would you mind throwing this away for me?
Are you sure, sir?
Yes.
Don't throw that away, it was a gift.
It was a gift for a man named Erston. A gift from his friends. I have no right keeping it.
But it's proof that you had any friends at all. People who actually wanted to spend time with you. As a normal man, as Erston. I think that humans and spirits alike all need people who will accept them for who they truly are.
What'll it be?
I'll hold on to it. Luger, let's have a group photo sometime. You, me, and all the others.
I don't know. I don't think we have access. It might be in post-game that we get that stuff. Critical hit rate and chance to stun. Yeah. Yeah, I think you get it from one of the last Julius. from one of the last job boards, which since I don't see that there, I'm guessing it's not till post-game. Yeah. Is there even... I'm trying to remember what Rowen's last chapter is all about.
Ah, Luger. Did you know the city of Drellin is fate?
Oh yeah, that's right.
That interests you, mind you. Drellin's spirits are of the liquid variety. With all we've been through, I believe we could use a drink. Shall we wet our whistles?
Sure, but who says we have to stop at one?
That's the, spirit. Come, let me show you how to appreciate the finer things. Oh, Lady Milla and Lady Elise. Is anything the matter?
No, nothing. Elise and I are just out for a stroll.
Yep, stretching my legs. What are you two up to?
Luger and I were just about to indulge in some of Drellin's local delicacies.
Sounds intriguing.
Drellin is famous for, seafood and spirits, right? I want to seafood too!
Why not accompany us? We would never turn down such beautiful company.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Sure, I'm in.
Did you mean just Milla?
I meant all three of you. Two beautiful ladies and one beautiful plush doll thing.
Oh, Rowen, you're embarrassing me!
Pardon me.
Sure seems like the same old Rowen to me.
That letter must have been a misunderstanding.
Forgive me, everyone. I'm afraid some urgent business has come up.
What is it?
An emergency meeting of the military commanders. We've received threats of terrorism from an extremist group that opposes peace between the nations.
You're a busy man.
Too busy to find the time to complain about it. But it's all for the future of our two nations. Luger, I want you to have this.
This a bribe for canceling our bar date?
Well, I suppose it might buy a few libations if you sold it, but I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't. It completes a set with my own
I figured he would
shop.
have appreciated the humor.
I promise I'll make this up to you.
He's fully devoting himself to fulfilling his mission.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he'd need a will anytime soon.
True. Well, there's no use worrying about it now. Let's eat.
My fish was so fresh, it was practically still wriggling.
I'll sample Drellin's other claim to fame when Rowen gets back.
This is Vera. There's been an abduction. An extremist group has just claimed responsibility. The victim is Riza Maxian Prime Minister Rowen Ilbert.
What?
Chancellor Marcia has requested Spirius's assistance in the rescue operation. Please return to headquarters ASAP for a full briefing.
Something wrong?
They kidnapped Rowen!
That threat he mentioned earlier. It must have been bait to lure him into a trap.
We gotta save the old guy!
Luger, we're coming with you. I can't believe that a man of Rowen's stature could be kidnapped.
Poor Rowen. I hope they haven't hurt him.
What if they're strapping him onto the torture rack right this moment?
You can't say things like that. He's fine. He has to be.
He'll be fine, because he has us.
Thanks, Luger.
And let's remember this is Rowen we're talking about. I'd be more worried for his captors than for him.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Ugh, finally free!
Sorry, Tipo.
No problem. I feel you, sister.
Regardless, there's one thing we know for sure. Standing here worrying about Rowen isn't going to get us any closer to saving him.
That's right. We need to go find him. We can do this, everyone.
You're right.
Roger Dodger!
That's more like it.
Okay. I can't even remember if there's fighting here.
I'll begin the briefing. Prime Minister Ilbert has been kidnapped by an extremist group that espouses Olympian domination.
Olympian domination? I take it they oppose the peace treaty.
Yes, the Olympian government has been sent a list of their demands.
The Olympian government? Why would they care about Rowen?
The Prime Minister is a key player in the peace process. He's crucial to Olympius. They certainly understand that.
They intend to use him as a bargaining chip.
That's horrible.
They also hacked into our telecommunications system and broadcast this message.
Keep Olympia separate. It is a sacred land for a chosen people. We will not have it be fouled by a friendship with Riza Maxia. Riza Maxia's inhabitants are our fuel. Its land, nothing more than a penal colony for deserters. The leadership of Olympias has lost its way. We demand the immediate dissolution of the peace treaty. Should you refuse us, the consequences will be decisive and severe.
These nutjobs have Rowen?
We shut down the broadcast immediately, of course, but the extremists have powerful communication jamming Spyrex. We were unable to determine the signal's origin.
If only we had a little more to go on.
What is it?
That's the charm Rowen gave you. May I see it? Apparently it's enchanted by some sort of art. I'm sure the Four could tell us more. Interesting. This art seems to emit a special pulse through earth and water. And it resonates with an opposing pulse transmitted through fire and wind.
What?
Rowen had another stone just like this.
I'll have the Four seek out the strongest point of resonance. That should be the midpoint between the two stones. Then the source of the other pulse should be equidistant from us in the opposite direction.
Midpoint acquired. Now we just need to pinpoint the equidistant location. That puts the source of the transmission near Labari Hollow.
They're in Riza Maxia.
Is this why Rowen gave Luger the stone in the first place?
It's almost as if he knew he'd be abducted.
He's still okay, right?
They're using him as a bargaining chip. They'd be fools to kill him.
Phew!
However, Rowen is still a key figure in the peace movement. They may be planning on disposing of him eventually.
Now that you mention it, the Spurious Corporation has analyzed what would happen if Mr. Ilbert were killed. According to our projections, his death and the resulting backlash would ultimately advance the cause of international peace.
What?
That means...
Could Rowen be planning to use his own death?
So that's why he wrote that letter. Dying to make your wish come true isn't right.
Yeah, think about how sad the rest of us would be.
The Rowen I know would never do such a thing. The extremists' hideout is in Labari Hollow. Let's go.
Though, I mean, honestly, if he was planning on dying, why would he give you that stone?
Rowen has to be around here somewhere. Let's leave no stone unturned.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll find you.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Don't let them call back up.
Yeah.
Rowen must be in the back.
Hurry. If there's a guard outside.
Rowen must be inside.
How do we know that that was a guard? He just said hey and then we killed him. Oh.
How'd you find us?
Yeah, he did. And then we
Why don't
drew
you
arms.
ask the man on the ground? He clearly outwitted you.
This old fool? Not bloody likely. Surrender! And stay back.
Now.
Ah! Blasted Maxians! You'll pay for this!
Well, that settles that.
How can you be so nonchalant about this?
You get a dark bottle? Thought I saw dark bottle there.
Rowen! Thank goodness you're alive!
I knew that you would eventually come and find me here.
Did you know that you would be abducted?
Unfortunately, yes. I considered it enough of a possibility that I should have an insurance policy. I needed something effective but inconspicuous, so I gave Luga a paired resonance stone as a safety measure.
Whoa, good thinking there!
We were able to take out the extremists' home base as a result.
Always the tactician. Your plan really came together there.
It was only possible because I knew I could rely on you.
Rowen, there's something that you should know. We found those letters that you wrote. The wills.
Yeah! You see these tears? We were afraid you might kick the bucket!
Ah, so you ended up finding those. Dare I ask if you read them in their entirety?
No, I was too scared to read past the very beginning.
Then you missed the part where I asked you to assist Lady Dressel in restoring the 6 ruling houses.
Huh?
I believe the 6 houses are crucial to strengthening the bonds between Rashagal and Arjul. I have hidden multiple letters to other prominent figures in my residences in Kanbalar, as well as those in Finmont. They outline all of the steps that should be taken in order for the prosperity and future of Rize Maxia, as well as the peace process.
I see. That way your mission could continue even without you.
Not that I had any intention of dying, mind you. After all, there is still much I must do. I simply haven't the time to die. But at the same time, I understand that no one lives forever.
Rowen.
The thought of our bright future flickering out because I died with my plans half finished. To me, that would be a fate crueler than death itself.
But this way, the hope of achieving international peace can survive even without you.
Exactly. I have written such letters to a great number of people. And you are one of them, young miss.
I never would have imagined that you'd come to me for something this important. Are you okay with this?
Although, hey, you know you can count on us.
I want you to decide your own future, Elise. Yet as much as I hate to burden you with the fate of the country, we are good friends, and I could not help but ask.
I'd be more than honored, Rowen.
But knock off all this dying talk! You're bumming me out!
I'll make sure nothing happens to Rowen.
Definitely. We'll all protect you, no matter what happens.
Count on it.
Thank you, my friends. Well, it appears I won't need to have you read the rest of the letter then.
If only he had his dialogue from Xillia 1 when you kept him out of battle. Apparently no one wants an old geezer to fight.
She seems to have been quite concerned about me.
You are important to Chancellor Marcia, just like you're important to us.
Yeah, you're totally buddies now!
Oh, we are? I suppose that our relationship has evolved beyond the point of mere colleagues. Perhaps I should invite her out for dinner and apologize for putting her through all of this.
Rowen's going on a date!
Hey, not so fast. You better treat us all to dinner first. Something upscale should suffice.
I have to pay for everything?
May joys from afar beget joys close to the hearth, and carry those
Let's look
joys
at our
far
jobs
afield.
here. You're a prime minister. I'm guessing you have a lot more money than
She's
the rest
got you
of this
there,
group.
Rowen.
I'm not even sure how Milla has
I
money.
accept defeat. Tonight will be my treat.
Woohoo! Hooray!
That is true.
It's just like they say. For the act of spreading joy is the greatest joy of all. Someday I'll take you to dinner. You deserve a reward for all your hard work, too.
I'm looking forward to it already.
Depending on your definition of good. Yeah, I'm sure it pays well, but it... this one's actually really fun. Because this one has multiple boss fights. Is it? I don't think it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Shy little porridge sitting in a tree. Sylph picked a porridge, icky like feet. Gnome picked a porridge, juicy and sweet. They cut it in half and each had a treat.
What a sweet little song.
It's a porridge picking song. The more you sing it, the sweeter the fruit. Shy little porridge sitting in a tree.
Humans certainly put a lot of meaning into music.
I guess that's true. Reminds me of how Victor sang when he passed away. I wonder what song that was.
It's an old tune passed down in my family. It's called the Hymn of Proof.
The same hymn of proof passed down in your family? Perhaps Victor wanted to pass it down to Al.
I think it went like this.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Yeah, didn't you hear it playing during the Luger and
Catchy
Julius
song.
fight?
It really sticks in your head.
There's something about it. It's almost nostalgic.
Yeah.
Department of Dimensional Affairs here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. However, we haven't been able to pinpoint where it leads. The coordinates are highly unstable as well, so please be careful.
That sounded serious. What's going on?
So basically, they have no idea where this fractured dimension will take us.
That's odd. They've never had this problem with the coordinates before.
Maybe it's just a glitch in the system.
Or perhaps the location doesn't exist in this world. Do you intend to take the assignment, Luger?
And we're here to help, as always. This mission's a real wild card. We better be ready for anything.
Hey! it did everything for us.
Milla, isn't this...
The temporal crossroads. They still exist here.
I never imagined I'd come back here. It feels so strange.
You too? Being here brings back all the thoughts and feelings I had when we were here a year ago. I guess you could say I've become quite a ponientalist.
Jude, could you translate that for me?
Well, I guess she's trying to say that it's evoked feelings of poignancy for her?
Was that not intuitively clear? Perhaps my understanding of human word composition is flawed. I probably should have said that I was a melancholiker instead. No good?
Well, I think the issue is more that, Luger's more of the nostalgialist type himself.
Huh?
Isn't that right, Luger?
Right.
Oh, you're a nostalgialist. You have a sensitive soul.
Verbalizing emotions sure can be difficult.
Like, no, Milla, those are words. Jude really should have just provided her a copy of a dictionary. She reads a lot of books, she probably would...
I won't hold back.
Oh, weird. Yes, we have. I was just making sure we had one. There's a Luger.
Being here sure takes me back.
Indeed. A great many things happened here.
I mean, you had all the scenes with... You had all the scenes for the final battle and all the scenes for Maxwell. That was quite a bit. They're kind of important. Sadly. Those were really awesome when I transferred over stacks of 99 for stuff. Getting 99.
Another uninvited guest. Milla, tell me, what are you doing here?
It has been a while, Maxwell. Although perhaps not from your perspective. I hope you are willing to talk to me. I have a question for you.
How laughable. Come now. What makes you think that I will suffer your foolishness again?
This is far from foolishness. It's important.
Silence, human. Who do you think forced me to unmake Milla in the first place?
Unmake Milla? So unlike our reality, she was eliminated in this world.
I don't know how you've managed to return to life, but you will fare no better this time. Those who stray from their path, who lose sight of their duty, must be unmade. No exceptions.
Milla hasn't strayed from the path.
I won't entertain objections from the very humans who led her astray.
But you don't understand.
If you insist on coming back from death, then I will simply remove your souls from the cycle of life forever.
He's not in a cooperative mood. I hate to do this, but you leave me no choice. We will destroy you again, Maxwell.